of Sirach, chapter 43, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Rakatah Yahweh, Rakatah Yahushua, Rakatah Yahweh, Rakatah Yahushua, Call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kapadash. The water Yahweh, Yahushua for the gift of this truth and ministry. The water Yahweh, Yahushua for the elders and apostles, great millstone, who taught us this truth. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, who rule and teach well. Peace and blessing and salutations to the elect men who push this truth throughout the four winds of the earth in these last days, wherever he is scattered. Shalom, Makim, Shalom. And Shabbat Shalom, Makim. Right? So this video is going to be entitled, I'm going to make it short. It's going to be entitled, Spirits Created for Vengeance. You know, because as we see the day approaching, the day of the Lord approaching, which coming with fierce wrath and cruel and anger to lay the land desolate, as it says in Isaiah the 13th chapter. You can feel it in the air that something major is about to take place. The economic system finna crash. The mark of the beast finna be implemented. And Jacob's trouble is at hand, is near. Once that economic system crashes and collapses, man, the mark of the beast is going to be implemented. And that's when you're going to have famines and pestilence and plagues and martial law and these concentration camps that are already set in stone. Esau make these movies like The Last Purge to show you, you do 12 tribes. You Negroes, you Latin-speaking people, and your so-called Mexicans, what he's going to do to you. And this is all orchestrated and mustered by Yahweh, by Yahushua, to pour out his vengeance upon 2/3 of the nation of Israel. And let Esau do his thing one last time. Do his last hurrah. And it's going to be nothing nice. It ain't gonna be nothing nice. It's all, read that scripture again. The book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, and the Apocrypha for you Jakes. Chapter 39, Salaki, chapter 39. I might have said 43 at the beginning of the lesson. It's chapter 39 and verse 28. There be spirits, that word is plural. They are turned, there be spirits that are created for vengeance. Most High has certain spirits, wild, and they're going to get into it. You got animals, reptiles, and everything else, man. It's only made for a certain time of an event. And we're finna read it. So Rock 39 and 28, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury means that wrath. And like I said earlier, Isaiah the 13th chapter, Yahushua is coming with fury, cool, both with wrath and fury. I'm tired of quoting. Let me get it. Isaiah 13 and 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cool, both with wrath and fierce anger. Another word for fury is fierce. to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. So this day that is appointed, which is ultimately Jacob's trouble, is pertaining to the day of the Lord pouring out his fury to lay the land desolate. It's going to be through nuclear destruction. It's going to be by people getting just slaughtered in front of the street. Dead bodies are going to be everywhere. People going to have swords in their hand, fighting against one neighbor, fighting against another neighbor. And I'm going to get the next video, which I'm going to do today. It's going to be Jacob's trouble. It's coming. Alright? So back in Sirach 39 and 28, it says, there be spirits that are created from vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes, something that you cannot get out of. So when one of these damn animals, wild ass animals that they got in these zoos, and just like you had that Jake woman, man, the Jake woman in New York, and you can look this video up on YouTube. This wicked ass bitch got in the cage with the lion, and you can look this up on YouTube. In New York, woman gets in the lion's cage and started dancing. And I should have put that as the title of the video and did a sit down on it with the clip playing. The Jake woman got inside of the damn lion's cage and started dancing, taunting. That's the name of the video. Woman taunts lion in New York in the cage. And started taunting the lion, like she started doing fucking little shoulder dance and shit and taunting the lion. And the lion was looking around. But I'm telling you, the Most High had spared that fucking lady. And she should have got her ass ate. I wish she would have got ate. But this would have went right into it of how these spirits were created. But the Lord didn't want her to go like that. That wasn't her time. It wasn't her time. There's millions of videos on YouTube when lion just mauls a woman or eats a fucking baby or anything like that. Gorillas grabbing 7 and 8-year-old children and swarming their ass down the river and everything. These sore strokes lay on vengeance, man. Alright? Which in their fury lay on sore strokes in the time of destruction. In the time of destruction. They are set for an appointed time. Yeah, you got things taking place right now, but this is really pertaining to Jacob's trouble. In their time, they lay on, so they're going to pour out their destruction through Yahweh while Yahweh shot. Carried ultimately through the tall, dark-skinned, and holy angels. To pour out their fury. Hell, I may even do a part 2 pertaining to that. You know, of how the holy angels get involved in all these things, man. They are the centerpiece of everything. The order has been given from Yahweh to Yahweh Shah to the holy angels, the left-handed angels. Look, carry out this. Satan, go out there and do this. And Satan does a marvelous job for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah in pouring out his vengeance of wrath. Alright? In the time of destruction, they pour out their force. Because these animals are going to get loose. Lions, tigers, bears. You know, all over there in the Amazon, where they got them big anacondas at and shit. And they got them forest fires over there in the Amazon. They gonna get loose. Destruction gonna be poured out, mainly over here in America, but through certain parts of the world as well. Then you got Leviathan coming on top of all that. We entering into some dark perils of times, man. Perilous times we're in right now, and they're going to get worse and worse and worse. And appease the wrath of him that made them. For Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, they do it. You have been made for this. You have been created just to kill something. For 2/3 of the nation of Israel, animals, spirits have been created to pour out their spirit upon wild ass animals and everything and beasts just to kill you. Let me get that. Second Esdras 9. Second Esdras 9 and 12. The book of Second Esdras chapter 9 and verse 12. The same must know it after. Matter of fact, let me read from the verse 11 from the top. Second Esdras 9 and 11. And they that have loved my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. And that's what we talk about right now, man. We go out and we probably sound like I'm doing this video right now, and Jake may look at it and put a thumbs down on the video, or look at it and laugh. Oh, that shit had never happened. Or that had already happened in ancient times like that. No, when has this happened? It happens throughout our daily lives. You know, here and there. You know, one time, then it happens later on, and you know, throughout the year, whatever. But this is going to happen at one specific time, Jacob's trouble. What does it say? The same must know it after death by pain. So when these spirits that are created for vengeance pour out their sword strokes by force and appease the one of them that made them, you're going to know death by pain. When these wild ass beasts get on you, they're going to bring that pain up on you. This is the terror of Yahweh Shah. Verse 30. Teeth of wild beasts. Teeth of wild beasts. When you look at these lions, these tigers, these panthers, they come in all colors, all shapes. Some be just big, like, God damn, how can a lion be that damn big? Some be a little small in weight, but their teeth are like, oh man, the teeth on them damn animals, when they pierce that skin, it's gonna go down to the bone marrow, the bone gristle, piercing it. That's pain right there, man. The Most High Yahweh Shah loves to hear you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans scream in pain. And he's going to be laughing at it. Laughing through his men. That's in Proverbs 1 and 26. He gonna mock when your fear coming. He gonna laugh at your calamity. When an animal runs in your damn home, and you try to lock the damn door, and he just bamming that big ass head on that door, and you in fear, Yahweh Shah is gonna be mocking and laughing at your, at your imminent destruction that's gonna take place. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions. Serpents. And these are commas right after this. Beasts, scorpions, serpents, snakes and shit, man. Gators coming out of these swamps, like the gators ate the alligator babies. That was the wrath of Yahweh Shah. When these gators ate, the Edomites fed the Jake babies down here in the swamps, down here in southern Louisiana, to these alligators. That's coming again. The same thing happened in previous times, ancient times. Well, it wasn't really ancient time. It was nothing but a few hundred years ago. Happened then, it's going to happen again. History always repeats itself. Nothing new under the sun. The Most High is going to bring all that back, what he did one time, and will bring it back again, but it's going to be worse. Pertaining to Jeremiah 30 and 7. Man. Alligators going to eat babies again. Going to eat a lot of you grown ass men. When you try to dodge one and run into another, running from a wild ass forest with your head turned this way, and you run clean into a swamp and you can't fucking swim because Jake can't swim anyway. You know, like they show you on them scary movies and all that shit, like the horror movies. When you running with your head back and you run dead into a tree, or you look forward and you run dead into a tiger that's sitting there waiting for you, or a whole pack of wild wolves, wild boars and shit like that, man. Like they showed you in that movie Anaconda. When that wild boar got after those two Edomites in the forest. Yeah, man. Yeah. And the sword. and the sword. Ultimately, the thermonuclear missiles. Or what? Punishing the wicked to destruction. Teeth of wild beasts, serpents, scorpions, swords. Punishing the wicked. All this is set in time for the wicked and going to be poured out through the holy angels. Pertaining to Ezekiel 9:4. Alright, so that was all I had on that. And I'm going to read more on that. Like I said, I'm going to do another video pertaining to Jacob's trouble. I'm going to get more in depth with that. Alright, so let's take the scriptures. Let's turn to Jeremiah, the 15th chapter. Jeremiah 15. Alright, let's start at 2. Jeremiah 15:2. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and as such as are for the captivity to the captivity, from slavery to slavery, from famine to famine, sword to sword, such as are for death. And we're telling you that right now, through the internet. Right now as I'm doing this sit down. On the highways and byways, we tell you this repeatedly, man. The elders been saying this for years, and brothers throughout Great Millstone, the only ones who teach prophecy, we go dwell into this. Straight prophecy of what's to come, giving you the warning. What did it say? Jeremiah 15:2. And it shall come to pass. It's coming to pass right now. If they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? What shall we do? Where we going to go? What's going to happen to us? I'm finna tell you. Then thou shalt tell them. This is the order by Yahweh to give to his servants to go out and tell them and warn them. This is what's finna happen to you. Thus saith the Lord. And he speak through his men. Like he said in Ezekiel 3:17, give them warning from me. Such as are for death. You are set in death for death. A lot of you Israelites were created just to be destroyed. Straight up and down. I'm going to tell you like that. You don't cut no corners over here in Great Millstone. They give it to you raw and uncut. A lot of you Israelites, 2/3 of the Israelites were created for death. Through the pestilence, through the famine, through the sword, through destruction. Well, a fucking bomb can hit, one of these damn roadside bombs can hit, man, Esau gonna be loose. When these bombs can hit and a building just fall on top of your fucking head, man. It's gonna be a lot of calamities out here through the streets of America, man. These UN troops coming in with the sword, spraying the whole household. Not understanding, no, you're not gonna be understanding no language. And you're gonna be, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. And he's gonna give you 4 headshots. And then more body shots to make sure you out of here. Seeing your kids get slaughtered right in front of you. Your wife getting raped. And then getting killed. And it's written in there powerful, man. When the wives gonna be seeing their husband get slaughtered, man. Widowhood. Verse 3, Jeremiah 15:3. It's the banger. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds. Saith the Lord, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls God, and who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. That is not their names. They are Hebrew. We are Hebrews. The so-called Negroes are Hebrew Israelites, all the way down to the so-called Mexicans. All right? I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord. The sword to slay, the dogs to tear, and the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroyed, man. Teeth of wild beasts, like I just read in Sirach 39th chapter. Teeth of wild beasts. Dogs to tail, man. Piercing the skin, man. That dogs goes into literal, you're going to have pit bulls and everything. These wild-ass pit bulls that they got the bloodline of Boudreaux and, you know, all other kind of bloodlines that just, and you got a lot of pit bulls that just straight kill. A lot of them dogs that they fight down here in Mississippi and Louisiana, they are just set in stone to kill. And these dogs don't pertain to a regular pit bull or a Rottweiler or some shit. They pertain to other animals, man. Like, you know, because that's what the prophet Jeremiah saw back in his time. He didn't know about the word pit bull didn't exist then. You know, or panthers. You know, wild boars and stuff like that, man. Tigers. Okay? He described it to his best of ability. Dogs to tell, because when Jeremiah had the vision of seeing it, man, it looked like a fucking dog ripping, you know, ripping Jake's skins off, man. Ripping their heads off. Going for the throat. Animal goes straight for the throat, knowing this is the weaker points right here on the body, the vessels. And the Most High is going to orchestrate that to happen through the holy angels, man. So let me read that again. This is the book of Sirach 39 and 30. 39 and 30. I skipped over 29. Alright, well, I'm going to get 29 in the next video. Jeremiah, Sirach 39 and 30. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions and serpents and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. Alright, so it says in Jeremiah 15:3, I will appoint over them 4 kinds. For you wicked Israelites, he's going to appoint 4 kinds of destruction for you. You're going to die this way, you're going to die this way, you're going to die this way, you're going to die this way. Through the holy angels who are going to carry out the spirit that created for vengeance, or through the holy angels. Saith the Lord, the sword to slay. I just read about the sword and back in Sirach, backing it up. The dogs to tell, teeth of wild beasts, and the fowls of the heaven. You're gonna have birds that's gonna be, you know, when Jake be laying down on your stomach, on your back, face up like this, birds and shit gonna come pick out them eyeballs. Yeah, man, this is coming, man. It's gonna be a gruesome death for you 2/3 Israelites, man. You can believe that. The Most High has it already set in stone. It's already played out. It's already in the spiritual realm. All right? But they're going to be manifested in real time. All right? And the beast of the earth, Leviathan, ultimate Leviathan, who is going to come out. The Most High's favorite pet. You read about him in Psalms and everything, man. Yes, he is coming soon. He is set for an appointed time. This death and destruction is set for an appointed time by Yahweh Shah. And we're bringing it out and warning our people that death is coming soon. So with that, I'm going to end the video. Coming back later on, you know, pertaining to Jacob's trouble and how this is going to play and tie in all together. All right, because we at that time, man. Rakatah Yahweh, Rakatah Yahweh Shai, Rakatah Yahweh, Rakatah Yahweh Shai, call Allah Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Makah Dash, the water Yahweh Shai, for the gift of these teachings and prophecy and understanding of the Bible is truly a blessing. The water Yahweh Shai for elders and apostles, great millstone, who told us this truth and keep teaching this truth until the family of the word comes. And double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, who rule and teach well. Peace and blessings and salutations to the elect men who push this truth and sound doctrine throughout the 4 winds of the earth, wherever ye are scattered in these last days. Shalom, Akim, and Shabbat Shalom. Kwan Yasharala, Abba. They are spirits created for vengeance, teeth of wild beasts, scorpions, serpents, death and destruction are going to pour out upon 2/3 of the nation of Israel in Jacob's trouble. Kwame Yasharal.